Hi, I'm Sean Reardon, Mayor of Newburyport, and welcome to the latest edition of the Mayor's Corner. I am in the office this week because it is 92 degrees outside today, and so we didn't think it was going to be good to see me sweating all over Newburyport. So we're trying to do the Mayor's Corner in here today, but there's lots going on in the city. First of all, it's back to school week. I got to go speak to the district on Tuesday. I got to address the whole district on opening day for teachers. Just a lot of excitement in the room. The new teachers were excited. The old teachers were excited. Administrators were excited. It was just a really great day. They had a wonderful speaker, Rick Wormley, that kicked off the school year for them, and it had a lot of great information and was very entertaining. So it was really a great start to the school year. And then students went back today. So as you know, I've got 3 kids, Sadie, Ruby, and Ollie, 10th grade, 8th grade, and 6th grade. And they were all super excited to get to school today. So it was great. What I got to do this morning after I sent my kids to school is I went up on High Street, and then I was a fill-in crossing guard today for the first day of school. Now, I was filling in as crossing guard because we need crossing guards. We're about probably 8 people short right now to start the school year. So around the city, especially on routes to school, we're lucky. We do have some signs that light up signs that help people cross. But especially around High Street, it's just a very busy street, Low Street, very busy street for kids who like to walk to school. And my kids walk to school. I live up by the hospital, and my kids walk to school as well. So I was happy to do that. 7:50 in the morning to 8:20. Saw a lot of excited kids from the Breds, pre-K to, actually not pre-K, but grades K through 3 going to school. So anyways, I'm doing all this to say we need some crossing guards. So if you're someone who's lives, doesn't have a job right now, or you're retired, or you're just looking to make a little bit of extra money, it's a pretty easy gig. It's $30 a day, 15 in the morning, 15 in the afternoon. We're actually going to make this part of our senior tax work-off program as well for seniors and veterans. So that hasn't been posted yet. I think it should be posted today. So if you're someone who wants to get a little bit off your taxes, residential taxes, you can volunteer, do 100 hours. And so for this job, you can do 100 hours as a crossing guard, and then once that's completed, you can keep doing it, and then we're going to pay you for it. We're going to give you your $30 a day if you want to keep going. But it's a great way to get involved. I said that the smiles on the kids' faces this morning was great. So if you're interested, you can either reach out to the mayor's office, or you can reach out to the school's office and just say you're interested in the crossing guard, and maybe you're interested in the senior tax work-off program, and we can get that process started for you. But I'll be out there. You'll see me on High Street in the next couple mornings. I'm going to try to do it as long as I can. But hopefully we can get some people step up and be some great crossing guards for our schools here in Newburyport. What else is going on? Bartlett Mall. That project is still moving forward. You might have seen the other day that we actually didn't get any bids for the project. It's hard to do the project if you don't have anybody that's going to bid to do it. We heard back from a lot of people who are really interested in this project, and the basic reason why we didn't get any bids was because they didn't think they could finish it in the timeline that we had put forth in the bid. So we're going to adjust that a little bit, give them a little bit more time and a little bit longer construction season to do their project. And so we'll be doing that shortly. But we had a great meeting of the Community Services Subcommittee of the City Council. Answered a lot of their questions the other night. So I think we're still moving in the correct path for this project, and just keep an eye out. We're going to keep moving that project forward. We've got a lot of people already on board with this project, and I think once we rebid it, we'll get to go back to the council for the final ask when we have full design and we've got the bids in place, and hopefully those bids come in right at the number we need them to. So stay tuned for the Bartlett Mall project. What else is going on? So the parking with the Market Landing Park project and the bulkhead project going on the waterfront. We extended the parking on the east lot, kind of near the Harbor Master's side of the boardwalk. That's going to be through this weekend, right? So those fences are going to go back to where they were. So we are going to lose some of those spaces again. But I haven't heard anything about parking, so I'm going to knock on wood here on the last couple of weeks. But there's lots of different areas in town that you can use. We're still working with New England Development about accessing some of their parking lots. The garage is also available in the Green Street lot. I think we're kind of out of the summer busy season now that it's post-Labor Day. So just keep an eye out for that. Any questions around parking, please reach out to the city clerk's office. But just for those of you that like to go to the waterfront, just remember those fences are going to go back in place. So we are going to lose quite a bit of spots moving forward once they start mobilizing for these 2 big, really important projects. What else is going on? So Monday, it will be September 11th, which is always an emotional time here in the city and around the country. The Field of Honor, you'll notice, will be set up at Bartlett Mall. I think they already started setting it up. So it's really just a moving, wonderful tribute to all those that lost their lives on 9/11. So the Exchange Club, this is their 14th year of doing the Field of Honor up at Bartlett Mall, and they will do a ceremony on Sunday That's this Sunday. It is the 10th. And it's going to start at 12 noon up at the Bartlett Mound. There'll be a number of speakers. I'll be one of them. The keynote speaker this year is Jennifer Lowry, who is an EMT. Her husband, Jason, is an acting lieutenant right now in the fire department, but she was at the World Trade Center on 9/11. So I'm really looking forward to hearing her speak. But that's always just a great time to get together and remember all those that lost their lives on 9/11. What else is going on? This weekend we have our Hazardous Waste Day that's going to take place down at Perry Way at the DPS. We're partnering with West Newbury and Groveland, so this is kind of a regional day where you can get rid of your hazardous waste. So we're talking like paint, chemicals, anything around that that's a little bit iffy getting rid of. We do this day that you can bring these things here and they'll be disposed of properly. So that's going to be happening from 8 to 12 p.m. on Saturday down at DPS, at the bottom of Perry Way here in Newburyport. Hydrant flushing is about to start. I know we've been talking about brown water all summer, but we're doing hydrant flushing now. So we might see a little bit of brown water, so make sure you flush those out. We're going to start from the west of town and work our way east, but you can always go to our city website. It's posted every day where we're going to be for hydrant flushing and our social media sites. So whether it's the city site or the DPS site on social media, they'll have that every day as well. But you want to know when that's happening because you don't want to be doing laundry at that time. You want to give it some time for that to flush out if they're in your area working on the hydrants on that day. So be on the lookout for that. That's starting on Monday. And the last two things I wanted to bring up is, one, it's an election season, okay? So next week, actually, early voting starts for the election. So first we have a primary. So you're going to have early voting at the Senior Center on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. That's the 13th, 14th, and 15th. On Wednesday, it's going to be from 8:30 to 3:30. On Thursday, the 14th, from 8:30 to 6:30. And then on Friday, from 8:30 to 11:30. And then if you'd like to vote early, you don't want to wait all the way till the primary, and then or even all the way to November, you can go there and vote early. And then there is a primary this year, right? So for primary school committee, which is the whole city, so I think we have 7 candidates running right now for 3 spots. So we're going to get that down to 6 candidates. So they are doing a primary for that, so that you can go to all your regular polling places on Tuesday the 17th, I believe. Yes? Nope, Tuesday the 19th for the preliminary election. You can go there and vote. And then also Ward 4, we got to get down to 2 candidates because we currently have 4. We got to get down to 2 candidates for Ward 4. So get out there, do your homework. There's a lot of great people running this year, which was great to see. If you remember, when I ran a couple years ago for mayor, none of the city councilors had opponents in their election, so everybody got a seat. So it's nice seeing some other people wanting to step up and serve the community this year, and I look forward to following it this fall, and I know we're going to get some great people serving our community, which is really important. So public service is paramount here, and that's how we get things done. So I can't wait for that. And then the general election, I'll just let you know, is November 7th. So we have the preliminary on September 19th, and we have the general election on November 7th. So keep an eye out for any of the candidate forums that are going on. This Saturday on Local Pulse, which starts at 9 a.m., so it's on the radio. It happens at the Daily News. But Joe DeBiase is going to interview all the school committee candidates that are running. So that's a good one if you want to tune in and learn a little bit about the candidates running for school committee. And lastly, the last thing we're going to mention, so I guess we're doing pretty good on time because I haven't got a minute warning or anything. Lastly, I want to mention it is fall sports season at NHS, which is incredibly exciting. The Clipper football team has their first game this Friday. I believe they're playing Essex Tech. I know soccer, field hockey, volleyball is all already started. Volleyball team has started 2-0. My daughter Sadie's on the JV1 volleyball team. They're 2-0. It's been exciting watching them. I'm hoping to get out and watch all of our sports. I know golf has had a really good start. I haven't heard anything about cross country yet, boys and girls, but they are always really strong. So I wish them a great season. And to all of our athletes out there and coaches, have a great season. And I can't wait to get out there and support our Clippers onward forward. And that's our Mayor's Corner this week. I got it to just about 10 minutes. A lot of good information this week. I hope everyone gets out there and enjoys this beautiful weather. It's been such a weird summer, right? We kind of lost our July with a lot of rain, and then right when it's time to go back to school after Labor Day, we get the absolute best weather of the summer. But we've got a few more days of this hot weather, so stay cool, stay hydrated, enjoy it. It'll be fall here before you know it, and I hope I see you all next time on the Mayor's Corner.